Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. So, Nick Ball edges by the slightest of margins Ray Ford, a split decision win. 2 for 2 now, Queensbury, on this 5 versus 5 card. This was a terrific fight. It could have gone either way. I actually had it a draw, 115, 115. But there were 3, maybe 4 swing rounds. I mean, you could have this 115, 113 either way. And as was the case with the 3 judges. I certainly don't begrudge Nick Ball's win. I think the draw would have been a fair result, but Ball would have been fuming because he got that draw against Vargas, which a lot of people say he should have had the decision over Ray Vargas. He got it right with this Ray, though, didn't he? But my God, he had to walk through fire. And it's strange because, you know, you had Ray coming out, southpaw, popping the jab, looking very, very slick early on, but Nick Ball was going with him, and Ray was holding his feet early on as well. He wasn't moving as much as I thought he would. And after 3 competitive rounds, I was thinking, okay, it could be 2-1 either way. You never know. After 4, I had it 2 each, and then in the 5th, it really looked like Ray Ford was running out of gas to me, and it looked like he was holding his feet because he couldn't move them that well. And I'm thinking, is he dead at the weight? We all know it. He did plan to move up from 126 after his title win, but he stuck around for this big opportunity on the Riyadh card. It was a little bit of a bridge too far. I think he'll be a much better fighter at 130, but make no mistake about it, Nick Ball, I mean, what a warrior. Calls himself the Wrecking Ball. Fireball would be another good nickname. He just doesn't give up. He's low centre of gravity, 5'2" tall, makes himself even smaller. To be honest with you, at the start, I was quite impressed with Ray Ford going to the body as well as doing some very slick head punches. But Ball, he's got a steel jaw, he's got a fantastic engine. And like I say, it looked in the middle rounds, like 5-6, it looked like Ford was out of it. And I think after 5 rounds, his corner said to him, "Are you okay? Talk to me. They were worried, and Ray Ford did look absolutely knackered. But he got that second win. I must be honest, I was a little bit surprised. I thought Ball might smash through him. And he actually smashed up Ball's nose. Ray, by the way, Ray had a cut under the eye, which was one of the middle rounds, perhaps. It wasn't any problem for him, but he was beginning to look a bit beaten up. But then suddenly he managed to smash up Ball's nose. And that perturbed Ball, not unlike the way that Fury looked a bit perturbed by the nose damage against Usyk. It kind of took him a little bit away from his concentration, perhaps. He was still coming forward. He was still landing punches, but suddenly it looked as if a switch had been flicked, and Ray Ford was able to just find those extra gears. Sort of suddenly he had a bit more time and a bit more rhythm was going on. It was a very, very impressive show of guts from both men, and a lesser man might have capitulated in those middle rounds. Ford didn't. He started coming back into it, and even though Nick Ball was still coming forward, still landing good punches, he nevertheless was looking he never looks refined, does he? But he's looking a bit more ragged, and it looked on a couple of occasions as if he was stung for the first time in the fight. His face was beginning to look like a bloody mask by the last quarter of the fight. But he got stuck in. I mean, it was a case of who wants it the most. And both these guys, I mean, the final round was a thing of beauty. Both these guys, an absolute credit to themselves, the belt, their promoters, the whole 5 versus 5 thing, both left it all in the ring. Like I say, it could have gone either way. It was a very, very close fight. And if I scored it again, I mean, I had it a draw this time, but if I scored it again, I could quite easily have it 115, 113, either way. But yeah, Ray Ford, definitely, he's still a young man. I think, was he 25? Nick's 27. Ford will come back at 130, and he's got some skills, got some guts, got a good chin, a good engine. He'll probably be physically stronger and maybe have a little bit more punching power at 130. I don't see a problem at all for his future. And now Nick Ball's got that belt. Maybe he can get a unification in a rematch with Vargas. But 2-0 to Queensbury. They're looking good. But two fights, 2 good fights so far. First one was good. This one was even better. This is a great, great card. Well done to Nick Ball, and commiserations to Ray Ford. Both guys, absolute warriors. Both guys got real futures. More to come, of course. Spread the word about Joe Stunner Boxing. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.